Seri_bot is here. His EP and chat. Holy sheep. Hello Maclo. Donate to sheep using this link. At @ScrxMaclo. At McKeeblack, and yes, I just came up with it. Hello Durzo. Hi Skirt. Hey everyone. It is sheep time. Hello. I am here to eat the wool. Also, this will be my new nickname in Discord. Hi everyone. Real. At McKeeblack and amazing. Hi Eon. Hello. Probably won't be able to stick around long. No worries. At Ian's fury.
Lesbian spirit. That's a way to start.
Yes,
I'm not
yes.
exactly sure why it decided to read whatever I just mouse as lesbian spirit, but you know I'll take it.
Hi sheep.
Lesbian spirit.
Lesbian spirit. Lesbian spirit.
That's my new introduction.
We love Yuri.
Lesbian spirit.
I have
And
been
just
summoned
randomly
by the
just say lesbian spirit without no any context whatsoever.
To me, my lesbians.
Actually, my lesbian spirit is so strong my chat stopped working. Rip Reno. Let me see.
Hi Maki. Posting an image
Okay,
for this
it should
in the
be
member
working.
chat.
Lesbian spirit. Let me check.
Damn, the Yuri powers are immeasurable.
Honestly fair, yeah, that's fair, that's exactly what I
Long
was having in
time.
mind.
Hope you've been well.
Hey spying. How are you doing? I decided to just drop
Spying
today to chat
XD.
about shit. Also my bar is not here
I'm
too, and
doing
my
great.
Okay, so nothing is working, gotcha. That's great.
I have
That's
been
amazing.
summoned by the Urian lesbian spirit.
Thank you for being here. I appreciate you being here for lesbians and spirit.
We beat the all-time record for heat ever here last Saturday. OFC,
That's
I
great,
gotta
I
be
think.
here for my fellow lesbians.
Also look. Look how far I am into the fucking Donothon.
At ancient_Nephilim dam. Timer gone.
Yes, I know. I am literally fixing this.
Yay.
Okay. That should be yes, we started it. Got you, at least I fixed most of the things.
Nice.
But yes, look at this, we have a
Pastor
pretty, you are
McClough.
pretty far in.
No, it's below 600.
It is. I need to before I did a lot. I did stream a lot. Like much more than usual, and nobody really donated in the time. Since the last one, so alas minus I am less than 600 hours in.
I mean
it's almost $600.
500. Hello Kevin. Nobody donated.
Hello
yet.
Kevin. Yes, yet that is the point. Also, I'm not exactly sure, but today my program for reading lips is surprisingly accurate.
And then we doom her by donoing again.
Not exactly sure what is happening, but it feels much better. Maybe they fixed something on the servers, which I'm happy about. Good shit. But yet I'm fully here, right? If someone wants to donate, please go ahead. I would be very appreciative of you all folk. Admittedly, today I have a pretty good mood.
900 and the goal is done.
Yeah, pretty much $900 and we are done. That is like. That
Good
went
girl,
for much
sheep.
further than I ever expected it would. And now I'm forced to admit that I have to actually think about goals that will go beyond $5,000.
$50.
Yes, that is the point. I didn't think I would get $50, but I went much further than I thought I would ever get. Because I'm like, what do I do here, right? I definitely will have to contact a person to do the Vocaloid cover for the sheep. I'm not sure how I will go about choosing the voice. That is kind of like the big issue. But I'm sure someone will be able to use
I
the
think you
TDS
should
that I
leave as
usually
last
use the
things you
Irish
will be
TDS in
doing.
order to actually record the song. Well, yeah, obviously, but I will not have yet. I will have to contact someone to actually figure out how to do it. It will take a while probably, but I will have to. The main thing, the model is already kind of settled.
Yay, so don't think about it,
Unless something really
it will
random
be a
happens.
while.
My module is already set, like that's a thing that is happening start of next year. Outside of any catastrophes, it's pretty much a guarantee.
Pop. Next year.
Start up next year. Likely February. Like that, the target aim of the when the model will be done, I think.
Would be funny if it was
So
Christmas.
I will start promoting aggressively. I will start promoting aggressively around January, I think. Like that's when the promotion for my 2.0 will be happening more aggressively. I will likely also do like a big promotional video and ask pretty much anyone to retweet it and help me out on that. I'll probably not be able to do the whole thing where you kind of like the amount of retweets means I unlock more of the model. I don't really like that. Plus that would mean I will have to say the more model artists the
Makes
whole thing of
sense.
like, please don't post the model showcase until I'm done revealing it. That's just not fun.
Yay. You should say that ahead of time.
Well, yeah, obviously I will talk about it, but yet. Honestly, I'm excited. Also, courtesy of one of the people on the Discord, I did actually get the book for the game that I want to run for you guys. Like the main server run game.
Oh, awesome. Oh.
Not the rude one.
That one. Nice.
And I realized that this is a really fun book. The way you do go about it in that. Is that you have very much a dice pool that you use in order to achieve an action roll.
I'm down to play any
And me as the
TTRPG.
Grandmaster.
They seems
Game
fun.
Master. Me as Game Master, I must set the level of difficulty of the roll and I must set the level of success you must achieve. And I also must set the level of success amount.
Hum hum.
So for example, the less success ability you have in this, the more the less dice you will be rolling. So to give an example, you skirt.
Okay, interesting.
You want to.
Yippee.
I don't know, you want to break down the door.
Sure.
So me, I say okay, so you have this big weapon that you can use to break down the door. But the door looks pretty reinforced. So I give you 4 dice to roll. Your chance to success is 4. The chance to not, the difficulty of the roll will be 5. And you need success 2 in order to succeed. You roll me 4 dice. You get 3, 4, 4, 5. Let's say no. You get 3, 4, 4, 5. You reached 5 on 1 dice. But you did not reach 5 on 2 dice like you were supposed to. So you only partially succeed. However, if you roll a 3255,
I see.
minus 3255, 3255. That means you break down the door.
So if
That's
I
like
need
the
to roll a
basics.
3, anything above counts 2, I assume. Oh. Okay.
Yet anything equal or above the number counts as a success. So if you roll 6, 5, that still counts as you winning.
Yay, that's simple enough.
The additional modifications come from either being cooperative or fighting against each other. Because there's an ability to roll a cooperative roll. For example, you and Sable.
Humu.
You want to break down the door. You combine your amount of successes when you roll. So if you separately roll 1 success and 1 success, you combine those two and you bring it on the door. So you have some dynamics you can explore with the characters that you play with. There is also another source of interaction with other characters that is called fate.
Is it a homebrewed system or does it come from somewhere?
It's a Japanese tabletop game.
At ancient
I'm a Japanese sheep.
Nephilim, it's a specific book.
Yeah.
Yay. That Mackie just got.
It's not 100% guaranteed that I will be running it.
At Scrix noted. Japanese sheep more.
But if you want to participate in it, isn't Discord.
I think it would be fun to run.
It's in Discord. Feel free. I'm not exactly sure if I remember if Nephilim is in here or not. Are you here? I kind of lost track of the amount of people we have.
Nephi is in Discord.
Okay, cool. But yet if you want to participate in that, I left the message in the server announcements. Just react under it. It will pretty much be the kind of like West Marches type of game. Where I will be having various missions on the boards. Going them together. Where various groups of various amounts of people can combine and go on them. Usually I will say that this will be a mission for like 3 to 4 people. So there will be usually like to maybe sometimes 3 groups running depending on the amount of players we'll have. So far there is 10 interested people.
Hi everyone.
So by basic number crunch.
Oh yay, will you be running Sword World in the future once more people are in? At Citrus exists. Hi Citrus.
Probably, but the problem with Sword World is that it's not as adaptable to the big server setting. Because I have to explain to everyone how all of this works with like 20 books, and that's kind of a hassle. If you know what I mean.
Yeah. Oof.
Okay. I forgot to switch the voices again.
I don't know, but I'm used to all of the voices. Lol.
Sorry, guys, I needed to return to mummy mode. I'm back to mummy mode.
I like both. Mommy yippee.
I mean, I like you both too, but like usually for streaming purposes, I like the mummy mode.
Mommy Mackie.
Oh yeah, almost forgot.
Makes sense.
Hello, Citrus. Kisses you gaily. It's been a while since I did that. Homo, Citrus.
I almost got away with not getting kissed gaily.
You will never get away.
No homo, I have the socks on.
But yar.
Nah Citrus. I will always remind Mackie.
Sorry, my sheep influence goes beneath your socks on barrier.
I will drag you back whenever you try to run.
My sheep you cancels your socks. It is what it is. But yes, where was I? All right, right there. System. Anyway, if you guys want to participate, it's in the server. Announcements. If I get 12 people, I will be able to run 3 groups for 4 people. If we get 10, I think I will be able to have little missions for 2 people. And then 3 missions for groups of 3 people. That's the plan for now. Or 2 people can
I will
just
try to
chill.
participate.
Don't worry, it will not be super. Stressful or time-consuming. I will be using the play-by-post manner of game. Essentially what happens here is I set a certain I sent a certain action. Action. How do you say it in English? Order, action, order. I will set a certain action order. So for example, I set the scene and then you do one by one. So if the group is 3 people, it's blackjack, skirt, and I don't know citrus. I said that citrus goes first, then skirt, then the blackjack, then I respond. And then we advance the scenes as we go, and then we get into fights and the other.
I would love to join, but I can barely make it to the streams from time to time.
Hello. Yes, citrus, you don't have to make it anywhere.
At Citrus exists.
I did not just not say. That this is played by post whenever you want and whenever you have the chance. This is not you dedicating 3 to 4 hours, this is you dropping by every 2-3 days and then seeing, oh wait, I need to go say I bunked someone on the head, and I go and say I bumped someone on the head and then go do my things.
Just stopping by to say hi, off to work.
This is a
Enjoyed the
low
stream,
commitment,
sheep and
very low
chatto.
commitment, which is why I'm doing this. Because I realize that people have various commitments and various things they want to do in various, life.
At Vikito_vibes. See you later.
So I'm doing it in a format that would allow people to participate actively without having to be constrained to be participating actively. So don't worry if you don't have any time, that's not important. You can still participate if you don't have any time.
At Vikito_vibes. Good luck.
See you later, Verkeeter.
At Vikito_vibes by GL. I have never taken part in
Sorry,
something
I
like
was the
this.
destructive for a
Does it
second.
require some knowledge or prep?
It primarily requires for you to think about what type of weapon you want to make from parts that will be available. But the creation of the character is very simple. You can even roll on stuff and then work with me on the background if you want. Like if you want to, not really. Not really go deep on the backstory and stuff, that's fine. My primary goal here is to just have fun with my community whenever they have the moment to. But I realized that most people in my community are kind of busy and you have their own graphics and stuff they have to do therefore. Therefore it is played by post. Essentially, your entire job will be to wait for your turn in the turn order, and then write something, and that's it.
For me it depends on the time.
Skirt, skirt. Did I just not say that the time does not matter?
Yes.
You can go into the chat at 3 a.m. Your time right to post even if I'm not around, and that will be still fine.
I know, but I won't be alive at 3 a.m. XD.
You know what I mean.
And it will be fun when we
This is
play.
semantics. Yeah, very fun.
Does an autistic succubus have those, I wonder?
I will be spending some time.
Semantics.
Semantics.
Hi Sable. What a message.
Oh yeah, I understood what you meant now. That was a problem. That was a pun. It took me a moment. You motherfucker. You made me laugh pretty hard. That's funny. Good job. Good
At
boy.
Citrus exists. Hi Citrus.
But yes, anyone can participate. Even if you don't have any time to participate actively more than like 20 minutes. I will specifically make the format in order to.
At Sable_who
Everyone
lol.
wait for everyone else. That is the point because I want to play with as many people as I can.
Alrighty, I need to be up in
So I
6
do hope
hours
that
for work,
people
so
will
I'm
consider
heading to bed
joining
lol.
beyond the
Have a
initial
good
10.
stream.
Good night. Fury. I hope you sleep at least that 6 hours. And then wake up
GNN.
refreshed. Yes, good night.
At Ian's Fury.
And I'm selling this so
At Ian's
actively because
Fury,
frankly
sleep well.
speaking I have been gifted with this opportunity to try the book and translate it for people. And that's something I really enjoy doing.
Yeah, it's cool.
There's another book that I'm waiting for someone to get me.
Very cool, mommy sheep.
But it shall not be mentioned because it's naughty.
Oh yay, the zombie one, how is it? I guess
I'm
I
not
have to
sure
try
it would.
that. Oh naughty hair.
The zombie one is cool too, but it's not really that easy to translate because its formatting is kind of fucking.
Humu.
But yes, likely speaking I will be running there. Magic. Nejamarki. as like the game for the entire server, and then we have another book that I am still waiting to get. That will be exclusive for membership. That's kind of like
My
the plan.
internet is back, yay.
Welcome back, Blackjack. Honestly, I'm kind of genuinely curious to
WB
read
Jack.
over there. Book I sent the memberships on Booth. Because it's like it seems really wild, but from what I've seen, it's genuinely a good in terms of like world building and shit. And it could be like a wild little adventure.
That's cool.
It is recommended for solo play from what I've seen, but you can still play it in groups and that will be fine. So I can still run it for like small groups.
Oh.
In membership.
Wait, it's solo like. One GM and a player.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's actually kind of funny thing, but there are systems in Japan that are specifically geared and like made with one player and one GM in mind. There are systems like this, I have several of those as books. You usually expect to see what you know about like tabletop RPGs is that it's a group session thing, but no, apparently not always. Sometimes the systems have the ability to be played solo. Like if you have no ability to find a group. You should play one of those books. Because finding one
that's
GM is
cool.
much easier than one GM in like 3
Cool.
players. So it's what makes pretty accessible.
About to get busy, so I might not respond much, sorry McClow.
It's fine. Today will be just like a shorter
I
stream of
tried to
just me
play
yapping, it's
tabletop
like not even that
RPGs in
serious.
Tabletop Simulator. It was funny, but people usually just stopped to play.
Yeah, it depends on the commitment of the group, but a lot of the systems that get started and like groups that get started don't live fast like session 1. It's just the curse of the online gaming. I have started myself like hundreds of groups and only like 5 of them survived.
RIP.
Through either action on my part or just like groups falling apart.
I only like the
It
free
happens.
ones.
I mean, most of the systems are not free, it's just they can be played for free depending on how much they are acquired. Like you can find the books for certain things online without needing to pay for it. That's like Ferret Happens. But most of the time, I would recommend buying the original books.
You can play D&D without booting anything.
Yeah.
Without buying.
I feel like if your GM has an understanding of how the game works and has like the resources to share, you don't really need anything.
Modern D&D isn't very good. At Jojo_Gus40 many people play 5th edition.
Dungeons and Dragons. I don't play it. I prefer my other systems, frankly speaking. Because like I don't know, I just don't like it.
I prefer G&G. Ghost and Goblins lol.
That's a funny sounding game. I finally found the streamer mode because I forgot to re-enable it. Amazing,
I like
okay.
strategy games, but there is nearly none of them nowadays.
I'm not talking about the video games right now, I'm talking about the tabletop games, which are a bit of a different breed. They were the thing that basically originated a lot of the philosophy that is now used in modern RPGs. Especially when it comes to games like Baldur's Gate 3. Or just Baldur's Gate in general.
Yeah, but at least tabletop games are continuing to get released.
Oh yeah, tabletop games are not going anywhere because they are relying on the most. On the fastest resource a human can have. A vast. Vastest. Their imagination.
Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links is still more playable than the real cards.
I mean, I don't disagree on that front. At least you have the ability to play some cards formats that are not used right now because the meta is far behind. Modern.
Also TTRPGs
UGAO.
serve a very specific audience that is not served by anything else.
Also, they use that.
And they funny to play with friends. I'm just sad
Also,
I can't find
yesterday.
any people to play any of that. Or I could try, but people will think I'm annoying or something like that.
And that's exactly why I invite everyone to participate in my tabletop game, because you will not be annoying. I am the cringe streamer here who is being parasocial and wanting to interact more with my viewers.
Totally not parasocially girl
We will
BTW.
still probably
D&D style games aren't common to play outside
have
of
like some
USA.
tabletop games happen.
At JoJo_Gus40. The funny thing is that TTRPGs are
On my
actually
channel,
bigger
because
in
I did get
Japan
that
than
whole
they are in
grand
the
Game Master
States.
application out there, and I already have like
Lol.
5 to 6 people who want to apply to be the Game Master for me, so I will have them partner with myself and Game Master Games on my channel. Also, yes, tabletop games are bigger now than they were before. The reason why Dungeons and Dragons never actually took off in Japan was when they tried to implement Dungeons and Dragons here. The card games were having a big boom.
Record of Lotus War started out as the author's actual D&D campaign.
Yes. Essentially, yeah. Then before everything else, they actually went out ahead and made their own unique setting for it and their own unique system. Dungeons and Dragons never became popular here because we have no popularity for wargaming. Wargaming being 40k and other similar games to that sense. Which is why a lot of how like Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder. They just don't really get played here.
They're niche even by the standards of the community here. TBH, gotta have money and time to commit to them. Modern Warhammer
that's
isn't
true.
that great either. Most of the Warhammer fans are LARPers or game fans.
That's true. But yeah, the basic thing is it's just never became popular no matter how much they tried. So by all accounts, we have much more focus
Henry
on like
Cavill
the
is a
either
Warhammer
gamified
nerd.
version of tabletop. So like basically games inspired by Final Fantasy Tactics or something. Or just Final Fantasy in general or GRPGs. Or the games are entirely narrative focused and focus more on their story being told rather than the gaming nature. For the system I will be running for you, I imagine it will be kind of a mix of two. There's still some game sense to be had. And there's still some really fun stuff you can pull off from what I'm seeing. In terms of like tactical goodness. But largely the focus of me as a game master will be entirely on the story being told. Pictures interacting with each other. Characters interacting with each other. That's kind of like the vibe I want to go for. I thank
Modern
you,
Final
Sable.
Fantasy is more of a traditional action game rather than turn-based.
True. That's not exactly. A bad thing to mention, I meant the original Final Fantasy games, the turn-based ones, the classic console RPGs basically. Like you can separate the RPGs of the world into two categories: the console RPGs that were popular until 2000s and a bit later, and now they are known as JRPGs. And then you have the Western RPGs, which are different. I am more referring to the console era of RPGs.
Western RPGs
That
are
is
all
sort of
based
how a
on
lot of the
Rogan's
Japanese
D&D,
tabletop systems which focus on the game part of it
even if most of
do.
them have strayed away from Rogue.
Yar. Well, it also depends on the type of RPG. There's action RPGs, there's a CRPGs, there's tabletop down, I mean RPGs. Top down.
They released
RPGs.
games like Octopath Traveler, and Square Enix is like, wow, we didn't know people still liked this type of game.
No, it was a random sound effect. Oh, thank you for the follow. For some reason it didn't show. Okay, I guess I have to fucking reset that too.
I just wish they would get better at naming. Like, come on guys, triangle strategy?
Bitch. I need to organize my sources because I'm so lost.
We love technology.
I am so utterly lost. Let me check if it works. It's really funny that I still hear the sound of the notification, but I don't see it enough notification. Okay, cool, it works. We're back. Welcome to the flock.
Day 231,301 of praying that Vanillaware finally decides to port their games to PC.
Hakuna Matatters 154. Thank you for the photo. What a fucking name. Hakuna Matatters.
Amazing.
That is the name of all time genuinely. Thank you for the phone.
Hakuna
Follow.
Matata.
We were talking about random bullshit. I mean, as you do usually. I told
They
him.
finally decided to re-release Muromisat Demon Blade.
What a name. Oh yeah, they did right. I'll be so real, I haven't been following like a lot of news about games recently a lot. I've been focusing on like my own little projects and my own little desires and writing stuff.
Me either.
I'm
Games
not exactly
industry has
someone
been
who's
boring.
going to be ever like super into the reality and internet stuff, because I myself am not really that nosy. So I will hear about stuff if it's like important, but I will not really go out of my way to learn about more of it, unless I really like what it is. And when
Modern
it comes
companies
to
are trying to
tabletop
make
systems,
stuff
that's
like
what I am like very
Forspoken.
curious about.
You're not really
Usually,
missing out on much. There's no soul in AAA anymore. I feel like everything good already
there
realized
really
and now
isn't.
we can only have fun with ourselves. I watch T3 every year from 2014 until it died. It's not the same now.
Yeah, it's kind of is not. The only like things I watch is the game announcements, sometimes in order to see if it's not going to be the usual realistic graphics slop, and most of the cases it is in fact realistic graphics swap. Slap. Slop.
The Yakuza creator left Sega is now making his own Yakuza-style game.
It's that stranger than heaven, right? That one.
At Citrus exists now, there's definitely new ideas out there to be made, it's just gone back to being from indies. Gang of Dragon. Gang of Dragon was cancelled. Sorry to break the news. Publisher rug pulled
Yeah, it
them.
was. I'm kind of excited for Persona 6. If they actually break the mold and do something darker for once, it will be cool. Instead of like leaning into the very childish things that they have been leaning into, in my opinion. I feel like the release of metaphor.
I
And
don't
its
want to
success
live
has
on this
showed them
planet
that they don't have
anymore.
to hold back on the punches when it comes to the story. Like when they released Metaphor, I feel like they wanted to test how much mature storytelling their audience will be able to handle, if that makes sense. This was kind of like a project in order to establish for their shareholders the people are very much willing to play something that isn't safe, quote unquote. And considering Metaphor succeeded, I think
Shareholders.
there must be some opening of windows, so to speak. I mean, there's always going to be. People, a Persona 5 was the way Persona 5 was. There are always going to be people to
Unless
peace,
your
which is
Valvans
why
just
Persona
don't go
5 was the way
public.
Persona 5 was. Yeah, but not a lot of people make that decision. And not a lot of people are the size of Steam. They don't really need
Unfortunately.
investors. Like, even after the current management shifts, they really don't need investors because Steam getting record profits every fucking year. And people in control of Steam would be far too greedy to actually get anyone else involved and share money. Which is why I don't think SEMO go public, because it's so big and it's such a monopoly. Steam.
I mean, they won't go public because they're a one-level company.
Yar.
People don't have bosses other than Gabe. Everyone just works on what they want. Hello y'all.
Hello.
At Hell 621 heyo.
Welcome to the stream. Thank you for the follow. Davey Acorn. LOL. OL. Welcome, welcome. I know you. I think.
Thank you. You do.
Okay, nice. Good to know.
By the way, we need to fix the Donothon day. It's been day 34 for like 10 streams lol.
What do you mean you can fix it? Table. Table, you can fix it. And no, it hasn't been for 10 days.
So you
Okay,
were
it's wrong
streaming on
day, but it's
Discord
their
and
day
popped in.
35.
What you up to? I don't know what day it's supposed to be is the thing.
35. Okay, I fixed it, that's fine. It's a day 35. Also, I'm just chatting like I'm not doing anything else, I'm just chatting. Feel free to follow, by the way. You will get cute icons to use. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yay.
Very nice. But here we are just basically chatting about
Appreciate you,
tabletop
friend.
stuff and what I'm
What's
going
on
to
the
be running
mind
for my
today?
chat. Largely a lot of aimless rambling, to be fair. Like when I talk, I don't think I talk about like anything in specific or have a
Naturally,
plan to
and do
talk about anything, I
tabletops.
just ramble. Yeah, the thing is I'm basically organizing tabletop game on my Discord server for my community well 2 games. One for my membership people and one for the people at large. And that's basically what I will be
Nice.
doing, and I'm discussing like the nature of the game. It will be a bit harder because I'm translating the system from Japanese. But it will
Okay,
happen
you're
and
right,
be
it's
okay.
actually 35, my memory is ruined.
Yes, it's 35 because I did actually upkeep with the numbers like a good girl. You can't fault me for not noticing the timers because I did.
A good girl, you say?
I was very attentive this time. Well, yes. I would not be a streamer if I didn't want to get praised. So I'm basically abating the chat into calling me a good girl at every
Touché.
opportunity. It's my evil plans.
Good girl, Mako.
This is literally the reason I started streaming. So I can have one day 100 people come and
Good
call me a
girl,
good girl and then
Maki.
fuck off. Thank you. You don't see it right now, but I'm greening.
Masochist with a praise king.
Grinning.
Up to 298 to go. Greening.
I'm not becoming greener, I'm grinning.
Kekik greening.
Sometimes my lip reader is doing the bullshit. This is the price I pay for being lazy and not wanting to type.
It do that, but keck. That's Commie's dream in Commie-san
I
can't
feel like it's just
communicate.
adding to the overall thing. I need to prepare, at least she can talk and like me. Unlike me.
Prepare.
But yes, actually, the thing I'm still mildly shocked by is the amount of support I have gotten so far on my Donothon. If you would look at my bottom right corner of the stream, you will notice the fact that I am already past $4,000 out of 5,000 needed for my overall. Since you haven't seen it before, but you know. People are very crazy. Unhappy. Despite me being
I
like a
saw
15.
you're doing amazing, friend.
Viewer Andy. Like it's wild that I'm getting more success on my Donothon than some of the bigger channels that I have seen. Genuinely wild. Because people are very generous, and that is very humbling.
It's heartwarming to see. I have no money, so I donate my time.
That's fair. You also donate by being a mud. A
Had them
little
numbers.
bit.
Chat reflects the streamer something something. A little bit.
Or maybe to before I genuinely would give away my money if I had money. Like if I had a consistent way to get money, I would probably dump it all on helping friends because I'm the type of person. That is unfortunately what I am. Or maybe fortunately.
Same.
I would never be a creepy bitch. I will be just a brave bitch.
It's a good thing depending
I
on your
meant greedy,
company.
not creepy, but that works too.
A good brave bitch.
You're a brave bitch.
Keck. Lol.
Thank you for the donation. Thank you for the $6.90. Anonymous. Appreciate it. I'm very good of you. That is funny. Thank you for your infinite contribution to
A
their
good girl.
sheep emperor. Thank you, thank you. It has reset the timer a little bit.
Broke in money but rich in
But this is
time and good
probably the first
girls.
time in a long time when a singular donation did not destroy all of my progress I made from like streaming. Because I still remember the time when I was sitting down and I just get smacked with $700 randomly out of nowhere. And I was just like, oh, okay, so I did not stream apparently in this entire thing, and I just got my entire fucking timer reset. Also, yeah, I am contractual
Timer?
obligated to continue this event for the nearest 600 hours. Look at the upper left corner, upper right corner. That is the amount of time I have left for this event. Every time someone donates, the timer increases.
Good to know I didn't mess anything up for you, thanks for having me.
Oh, you didn't, don't worry about it. And I'm just like, complaining, pseudo complaining, but like I'm infinitely thankful for any donation. Course, ultimately speaking, this all will go into my model and into my 2.0 and into my life if there is anything left.
Hell yeah, keep it up sheepy. Turns back over the clock to continue the grind, you got this sheep.
So if we do reach 5 plus $1,000, which will, it will happen. Just because of how much time I have left on this event. And the willingness to shower with me with money that people showed.
That's wonderful, friend.
Once I do get there, it will be much easier for me to organize my 2.0 that will be occurring. At like start of next year. I already secured all the funding and the connections I needed to organize the model that will be live to the model. I'm excited for it. I do think I mentioned it before there. It will happen.
We all are super excited.
Yay!
Indeed, glad it's working out so well and that folks are so generous.
Yeah, I'm happy with it too. Overall, I just think that this event has been very eye-opening in terms of like how I view the streamer gig thing. In my case, if I am able to get like $600 per month through either donations or my subscription stuff, I will be able to live off of this and I will not be able to work and I will not need to worry. So that's nice.
That would be awesome, honestly.
Seeing people's willingness to support me is the best part about it. The whole thing.
Living the dream, really. I don't support you, Mackie. Will only be a few more
Fuck you
years if
too,
you can
Jake.
keep up streaming.
I don't know if I will be able to survive a few more years on my own. But we'll see. I do kind of bank on the 2.0 to at least like increase my ability to get some more reach. If it doesn't, then I'm kind of fucked, but we'll not go
Get
into
back
think
to high
about it until
GM and
that bridge
stream
is
Rivals
crossed.
with me, Mackie. Get yourself a husbando.
Yes, I will probably try to get
Hopefully
back to
sooner,
GM soon
yeah.
enough, but like yeah, it's been boring to play. I kind of want to play more, but it's been boring to play. Course I like only playing alone, and it's just like yeah solo queue. I hate solo
When my
queue.
alt is higher ranked, he'll help out. Been teaching my BF.
Yes, thank you. I'm still in Diamond 1, I think. I need to get to like a little bit more.
And Bird Guy just like to
Before I
argue
can
with
play
people
with
in
like
Rivals
people in the
ranked.
chateau. Yeah, I think he's just like he just
I
hates
argue
Frank at
with
this
people
point.
in
He would rather
Rivals
play
but in
Send.
funny.
Is that game that he's been playing, and I think he just would rather play that, I think.
Sand is a lot of fun TBF.
Yeah, it seems fun.
He's salty that he's stuck as the shark guy.
Welcome the LARPing Tombstone. That's a name too. I like these people, the people's names who come in
I
like
mean, I get a
recently,
lot of
it's
hate
really
for my
funny.
heroes on Rivals. I just lost care because I do well.
That's fair. Honestly, that's the best mentality. I would say that, but like my current main that I play Captain America is apparently meta. Which I
I'm
hate.
mostly stuck in Platinum in all seasons.
That's fair. Latinum is kind of trash fire.
Cap is only meta
Platinum,
because other
especially
things
like at the
got
start of the
nerfed and it's
season,
a
is
poke meta
basically a
RN which Cap
hellhole.
is really good into.
I see so many people play Captain without knowing how Captain works, it's infuriating.
Same with me and Subpool lol.
Like I genuinely see Captain players with no Lord icon like every other game, and they suck balls every time. And then I did the fuck out of them and they switch. Like the only good Captain player I encountered on the enemy team was like once a month ago.
They say Cap is meta because the top 5% of Cap players make him look broken.
Basically, yeah, he's an all-rounder, and because he's an all-rounder, people who understand the game better will be able to execute him much better. That's just how it is.
And now they want him
I will
nerfed
hate the
SA
game more
more.
if they decide to nerf him because of some
Top
bitch babies
5%
bitch
of Cap
moaning.
players is like 3 pp and no one is really a Cap player lol.
You're the only people I know who play Captain dedicatedly are me. And the Japanese curry. And the curry is like he's also played Rogue a lot recently, which I do as well.
I hate when they nerf meta and let the actual overpowered shit through and buff it. I see people dedicate to support
I
pool and
think the
still use gun
recently.
alt. Dunno if that's how Rivals is
I
RN
do
but that's
think.
how Deadlock is RN and it sucks.
Oh yeah, I heard the Deadlock has been experiencing some balancing problems. It's fine, they will figure it out. At least they have it in a state where they haven't even been close to releasing it, so they can still figure out how to play with balance and matchmaking and whatnot. Oh, I think Sea of Remnants
Yeah.
is coming out at the end of July. So I will be playing that. That is absolutely something I want to play. Because the aesthetic of the game is so cool. I have been playing a lot of Rogue recently though. Rogue Mr. Fantastic. Those are like two other picks that I really enjoy playing right now.
I'm scared for when people actually learn subpool BC, then I won't be niche anymore.
I think supportful is kind of an essential in the situation that a lot of the sleeper picks are in the moment. People don't want to learn him. For some reason.
It's because he's a support that requires you to use your brain.
Exactly. That's why in a lot of cases I don't think you will be ever in a situation where people just like play him mainstream. Because he requires actual skill and situational awareness.
My top 500 friend who mains support didn't even know upgraded oh heal does day MG boost 2 until the other day BC I told him.
Exactly, see, you people just don't want to look deeply into the kids of their characters and see what the fuck they do. Like I still know people who have no idea that Captain Zeph Dash has a frames. Like they still have no idea that if you have
People
into
never
singles you
read,
ignore
in
it.
any game, it's incredible really.
If you have into thing ultimate.
It's the same damage boost as Ultron while hailing 80 horsepower per second and has a similar cooldown lol.
Exactly.
Horsepower per
It's
second.
also really nice to have a support pool that knows what he's doing. Because a lot of support pools who know what they're doing, they're really good at being aggressive to go with me.
I
Like
play
when
a
I go
little
into
game on
things.
Roblox called Anime
When we
Vanguards and
play
have played
together.
since day one. That's 2 years, and the community only 3 months ago begrudgingly accepted since day one that bleed stacks. People cannot read for shit.
That sounds about right. That genuinely sounds about right. But yeah, I have been basically slacking on
Back in
rivals.
lockdown I was the #1 player for a Roblox game using an ability that people thought was a troll non-competitive ability lol.
And that's the best way to be.
At W0
Genuinely, I
which
feel like
one?
that is the best way to win, is to use something that nobody else knows is good.
At Sable_Huju your bizarre adventure. Oh damn, are you the hermit purple guy?
Imagine this meeting of the century right
At
here.
Sable_Huju I know who you mean, to the HP vamp guy. I played Mr. Prehomone back in 2020 and mods didn't even fight me out of fear with mod specs.
That's funny.
That was you, WTF? Sheep. Mr. President is Mr. President the JoJo stand. You know Monday/Sire? As in the fucking turtle that just takes you to a pocket dimension and nothing else.
That's really funny.
At W0 been a long time, but I could ask my friend about it. He used to be buds with Uzu. At Sable_Huju ask if they know Skim, they will know me by proxy, that was my gang. Gangs are guilds, BTW sheep in this game.
Yeah, I sort of figure that is like the thing.
He doesn't. I was #1 on the 1v1 leaderboards before they introduced monthly resets. Still hold that title.
I don't remember any other game that I was ever like really high ranked in or like really famous, and in some capacity I was always keeping myself to like very low stays games. That did not involve into an accident with other people. Stakes. That did not involve interacting with other people. I was always kind of like more of a single-player girl.
That's Sable_who mates with people like Eluso, but I used to know
So
Hammerwood,
ultimately, I
Bambi,
never really
and I
got to
still know
experience the thing
Reborn
of being
Nova.
like, oh, I'm so high and so important.
I mean, once you hit high rank in one game, you can do it in any game, just depends on whether or not it plays to your strengths. At W0 am connected.
Yeah, pretty much if you have their patience to climb in one ladder. You will probably climb in some others. Me playing rivals for as long as I did, I realize I do not have the patience to climb if I do not have some people I play with. Like it's very
Yeah, that's my
conditional.
problem. Instead I top the leaderboards in like reading and academia.
I would rather not be high rank and be able to play with my friends than I would rather. Then I would rather be stuck alone in like dealing with a bunch of arseholes. Because let's be real, people in like eternity plus are all fucking arseholes. The only person who's like barely okay, and is that like a piece of shit. And that's exclusively because he's French. Like is not a piece of fresh shit, and the only thing tanking his points is because he's French.
Overwatch.
That same thing for me. First of all, I'm not as good at Overwatch. That's what require me to do a lot of practice to find my character and just play my character right. Not good at it. Well, I'm good at it, but I'm not good at it to carry right. And I just don't really like Overwatch as a game. Like objectively, I just don't really like Overwatch. It doesn't really do things in a way that would make it really interesting. Does that make sense? I think that makes sense.
Overwatch is whose support will miss a heal first simulator.
Kind of. I think in Overwatch healing has become so much less. Like you can still murder through literally any healing, which is what makes healing kind of useless sometimes. There are some ultimates that prevent that, but in a lot of ways when you play a healer you play for support utility rather than pure healing. They also removed a bunch of stones from it.
You don't
Stunts.
die as fast in now.
Stuns. Yeah, if you're tank, you kind of have a lot of ways to survive. If you any other person, you still have a lot of ways to survive, like escape and whatnot. I would want to participate in one of those. Tournaments for creators one day.
Unless you're Hanzo,
That would
you
be
can't
kind of
kill
cool.
people in 2 seconds like most of the DPS in Rivals.
I would not even say that most is a hard thing to say. Like. Let me look at the roster. Okay, so you have Black Panther. Can burst down. Black Cat questionable. Black Widow is a sniper, it's complicated. But like okay, you have Iron Fist Wolverine Iron Man. Squirrel Girl Storm. Mr. Fantastic, like there's a lot of characters that can't burst you down instantly. Or can be mitigated very easily.
Slightly off topic, but it genuinely baffles me that snipers are still balanced in hero shooters in such a way where they either one-shot you or they're the worst character in the game.
I think the reason why Black Widow is the worst character in the game not because she doesn't one-shot you. It's because I feel like a lot of her stuff is placed in the misused manner.
Overwatch Widow is only really good depending on the map.
Instead of focusing full in on her sniper, they should give her other tools to use in various ranges because she's already very fucking squishy.
That's what I mean.
Because Natasha is ultimately an all-rounder, she must be an older.
They either
All
have the
runner like you
sightlines to
need to
be
give
able
her
to
other
one-shot you
tools.
or they just die. It's just bad design.
If you were to rework Black Widow, I think you should give her an ability to use other weapons. I think she should be able to actively utilize the buttons in some capacity. Because they really are too cool. Like it's just a whole weapon that is essentially a dead weight.
That's a good solution. Alternatively, just don't make snipers true snipers and instead make them DMRS or something more similar to the SVD.
Yeah, basically that's what I'm in. Personally, I would have given the ultimate. The sniper treatment, like you have like several big shots that you can make that do a ton of damage.
Sniper as an ultimate is good TBH.
Black Widow goes for the kill. With her sniper in the ultimate. And the rest she can utilize like various weapons and gadgets and whatnot, just stuff that would make her interesting. You don't need to increase her damage
Makes
in
it
any
more fair to
capacity.
counterplay too, because it's very obvious when they can one-shot you from across the map. Black Widow's swimsuit skin makes her look really squishy.
Oh yeah, also yeah, I'm gooning to that skin every day, that's fair, but like, they need to do something in order for people to actively play. The video game as Black Widow, there's no people playing Black Widow. I think that's not good. I think they should change the game in order to allow Black Widow to exist as a character, because it's kind of like, it doesn't make sense to me. Of that character can just be dump quality.
That's a good skin.
Though I did hear that they are looking into ways to rework Black Widow. So it is something they have started. And that's really good.
Snipers have been a battle of balance since the beginning of shooter games. No devs can balance them properly for some reason.
I feel like it's just also snipers in a high-speed hero shooter is extremely hard to make viable. Because like you either give them the ability to track you somehow, and obviously people who are attracted aim will be utilizing them to
Well,
them
it worked
fullest.
fine in Quake with the railgun,
But
but the
people who
difference
just
is
don't
that
play games
everyone
like
could get the
this.
railgun. That's not how games work now.
Defense that are still games like Apex Legends when you get any weapon you want.
Yeah, but that's RNG.
There are shooters where you choose your loadout, and then you can steal weapons from others. That's how it works. Hero shooters
Quake, it
specifically
was
don't
all on
really
the
cater
same
to that
spot on
though.
the map. People fought for weapon spawns.
That's fair. That is fair, yeah.
Widow in a hero team doesn't make sense. Her power is espionage, lol. I just miss arena shooters.
I mean, Hawkeye isn't exactly the most powerful individual on the planet. He just should good. And his also like death. 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 He can't hear like he canonically doesn't have hearing. Hawkeye. So he's not only just a normal dude with a bow, he's also
They make
disabled.
fun of Hawk until you get an arrow to the knee. Petition to make Hawkeye players law accurate by
Also, to be
muting all
fair, Black
comms
Widow
and
is
game
not a normal
sounds.
person. She is canonically 180 years old. Like she was born in the Soviet Union. Even before everything. Like she's old. She has some basically pseudo-Captain America powers. Her serum was very different, though. But she is a super soldier. Like that is unlike movie version of Black Widow, the comic book version of Black Widow is actually a superpowered individual. Same thing with Black Cat.
Old Hawkeye is the deaf one.
And they just had to make Black Widow a normal-ass person. No, old Hawkeye is the blind one. He is blind
I give
and
Black
deaf.
Widow my seru. Fuck. Hello, my Twitch notification were bugging out again.
It's fine, hey ducky. We balling. Also give me just one moment, I will go grab something and I'll be right back.
Short stream, she said. At Citra sexists surely. Good, I have my days off, I can sit with sheep all night. When ladies say small chat, it's never small. Why is my water making a buzzing noise? Send help. At King Duck 1 ST spicy water. At Jojo_Gus 40 never small, average at least, some would say massive. Maybe. At Sable_Huju, I don't think that is possibly. The new season of live-action Avatar sucked. Yeah, that's what I heard. Saw some screenshots and clips and man. At Jojo_Gus40 I'm not even gonna bother watching it. That's rough, buddy. At least the new movie is gonna be good. It looks like they filmed everything in green screen. The animated is good. I've seen it. The animated was peak. We need more of that and less of Korra. Korra had some really good individual bits like the whole Amon thing and what happened at the end of season 4. But a lot of it was a mess. Do the channel points actually work now or still kinda bugged? They made the avatar state into a joke. At King Duck 1 SD still don't work with the 3D AWP ping. At Jojo_Gus40 he didn't float. They'll work with the 2.0 model coming with the reader but, promise, lol. Sheep just doesn't like using the model that they do work with that much. Hopefully they will im at 3.2k point after a few years. A slow does followage work. Months.
Hi chat.
Sable_who Jews follow age, 1 years, 6 months. Hi sheep. Hi Shep.
Yeah, it will be coming out soon with the
King
model.
Duck 1 SDs follow age, 1 years, 5 days. Oh, 1 year. Citrus exists is follow age.
Yeah,
1
I will make
years,
sure that the
6
things work.
months.
Oh, where? I guess that's fair.
Only 4
I will
yours
be
after
announcing
Sable.
my
Hours. Lol.
I'll be announcing my 2.0 radio on my 2nd year anniversary, so it will be like a double celebration. Because I started this whole channel on like the end of the year, basically start of the new year.
When
I
is the
started in
2-year
January, so
anniversary?
you can basically count. January. I started at the start of January 25th.
What if I can't count?
January of the year 25. So, in January 2027 is when I will have my anniversary.
I get confused sometimes cause I went back and found your first tweets which were from Christmas Day. So sometimes I think it's Christmas.
Yeah, because I
Lol.
started tweeting before I started streaming. I spent like 2 to 3 weeks promoting myself on Twitter prior to actually starting. So I was around on Christmas already, so yeah. Technically speaking, my first appearance was in December 2024. I think. Was it 2024 or 2025? Number
You
224.
should drop the law on that blonde lowly model during that stuff. I remember seeing that but never asked about it.
Oh yeah, it was the free ship model that I initially wanted to go with. Sheep model. Like it was a free one I found on the community page of their YouTube Studio. VTube Studio.
Ah.
I'm not sure if I didn't even find it right now. There's some really cool models you can find online.
It has a similar style to Nora, so I understand why you liked it.
Yeah. I enjoyed it. It was cute. There's a few models you can find in the workshop for VTube Studio. As like year I found it. This is basically
Still waiting for the lowly of the 2.0
what I could
design.
have been. Let
Higher
me show
quality
you.
jiggle physics.
Yeah, this world, this will do. There. This was the original plan. Before Knight purchased me of the original sheet model. Sheep model. But this was something I wasn't initially wanted to go with.
You know, funnily enough, it's similar
Cute
to your
sheep.
2.0 in some ways. Wonder if it's
Yeah,
stuck
it
in
is.
your
I
head.
think I kind of referenced it a little bit. And how I described the model I want. Is that image kind of stuck to my head a little bit, so yeah, that's fair.
New model will be peak.
Oh, absolutely, I'm sure of it.
Might go to bed soon. Chat good night.
Good night, ducky.
At King Duck 1 ST sleep well.
I'm at
At
stop
King
streaming
Duck
in
1
like a
ST
second,
Nini.
but just like chat with me a little more. What was I
It's
talking
1
about?
PM over here. I'm hoping having a cute thing that you actually feel comfortable in will help you want to stream more. And setting up live 2D is so much easier than the 3D.
Oh yeah, absolutely, that is like the biggest problem with 3DS. Sometimes I just don't want to have to balance my hand tracker on my chest. Like sometimes I just genuinely don't want to balance my hand tracker. It gets hot, it's get really, really uncomfortable. And you just have to sort of like constantly adjust how you position your hands and everything so it tracks well. There's a lot of really annoying things about the 3D model. It's not bad, it's fun, but there is a lot of really annoying things about it. And also I haven't figured out how to work the triggered redeems on the model.
More barriers means it's harder to want to stream
So I
even
just
if
want
you
to be
do
able to
really
play with
want
my
to.
live 2D model relaxedly,
You
even
can't
though it
pick
might
your
take a
nose with a
while for me to
model.
be able to do it. I still would like to do
Lol.
that. At least with that what I
Welcome
did, I'm
Raiders.
already on the fast
It's
track
very
to
lovely to
actually
see you
having that
here and I
model.
am happy you
You
chose me
mentioned
at
me
the
on
end of your
TikTok that does
stream.
not exist.
Nice to
But a
meet
few
you. I am
people
Mackie,
could
a
watch it.
physically mute
That
ice
was
sheep
so weird.
tuber. I play various games and use TTS engine to speak. I hope you enjoy your stay. Now I can buy brain cells. Hey Raiders. I nearly ran out of it. Ich schreibt das jetzt auf Deutsch while English bin ich karit das ist von dem main Leuten vom Yomatsuki clan also Julian, Akuma and me. Hello, 3XD oh my god ha 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 no way ha 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 ha.
That is a
I
clip.
remember a tuber once went to the toilet with all the tracking stuff and didn't knew until she came back lol.
What the
Ha
fuck?
ha how are you ooh you. I'm guessing it pulled another ancient clip. Hello ooh. Ha Dylan, do you remember that clip?
Welcome, welcome, I am Maki, I am sheep, I am physically mute, and I use TTS. Welcome, welcome, thank you for being here.
The longest clip, oh god ha 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 XD I'm so sorry how are you?
I am good, we're just chatting with Chad because I kind of want to relax. What were you doing? I'm actually curious. I'm just basically discussing things we kind of went through all over the place with topics.
We played Minecraft, 3 wanted to do art fight but we failed ha ha ha. What are you doing, 3? It's okay. I love when PPA uses TTS.
It betrayed me. Thank you for the follow. Anyway, what was I saying, or I'll try to.
It betrayed you, ha ha ha. XD.
Is that we were talking initially about. Tabletop
Why
RPGs
did
and
it
how I'm
betray
planning
you?
to run a campaign for my chat in my Discord. Okay, so to explain how it works, I have a lip reader that basically mimics everything I lip with my lips into words that gets animatedly translated into text to speech. Sometimes my lip reader just stops working. So I was mouthing some stuff and then I realized it's not reading it. So that's why I said, it betrayed me.
Betrayal, that's so rude. XD. Cool. Never heard of something like that. Like earlier
It's
when it for
basically
some
kind of
reason thought
like,
she said lesbian power.
no lesbian spirit. That's better.
Spirit, right.
That's actually was my first line of dialogue in the entire stream I just entered. The stream and the first thing my chat heard was lesbian spirit randomly out of context.
I really like
That is the
everything
first
about
thing
you.
they heard.
3.
Genuinely that it's the first thing they heard. It's wild.
That's wild.
Thank you, thank you. You are very cute yourself.
Love your model.
Thank you. My model is just going to be like a PNG for the moment, but the actual model will be made into Life 2D soon.
So are you mute in real life?
Actually, we'll show
I'm so
you.
sorry, I don't know how to say that XD or ask that respectfully.
Yes, I am mutant real life.
She is mutant,
Mute
real.
in real life. See, this is another thing
She
from the
doesn't
lip
let
reader
us
that
say
fucks it
that
up.
she's cute.
Well, I am the sheep that breaks the rules. You are
She is
cute.
mutant. That's such a
X-Men
unique
music
way to
loudly
view.
blessed.
I love this. Mo.
Where was the image I used? There you go. There you go. Let me show you guys the full design. I just need to make it smaller because of the image is too big. Totter. This is me,
Oh cute.
the big sheep. Well, I'm not really big, I'm like 4 feet 9 inches, but you know.
Cute sheep.
Very
Her
cute
boobs could
ship,
be
yes,
bigger,
thank
I'm
you.
only half joking.
No, they shouldn't. Nephilim, I don't know if you know this, but this is my actual cup
She's the
size.
mechanic girl from Fear and Hunger Termina.
Like if I get any bigger boobs, my back will break in half, please no.
Oh well then, never
I'm
mind, they
already
are
suffering.
perfect.
I'm already suffering with life.
Short stack sheep.
Like okay, boobs are very convenient cup holders, but that does not justify
For
all of the
real.
back pain.
Cute little sheep. Cuddle size JK. I'd if it's allowed for me to make jokes like that.
Believe me, the amount of bullshit I talk about with my membership members, people,
At
it's fine,
Karamzu
don't worry.
_VT_ it's fine.
Like the way I approach things is, as long as you're not being a creep, you can make any flirty jokes towards me.
Yeah, let us not
Or
scare the
chat.
new chatter lol.
But there are clips floating around of me saying some wild shit. Like genuinely unhinged.
Sub chat is a wild land. Okay, that's good. I thought I crossed the line. As long as you don't say marry me please, then you're fine. Lol. A certain jumping game stream comes to mind.
Oh, you said it, sorry, say bowl, you must be banned, grabs hammer.
At Sable_Huju, oh no, I'm not like that, don't worry.
But you're not long ago there was a stream where me of every time I fell down in fall jumping jump king.
At Karamzu_VT_ is okay, but it must be healthy.
Every time I fell in jump king, I would get zapped by a shock collar. That was a stream I had. I'm not exactly the most wholesome individual.
BTW,
Let's be
feel
real,
free to
I'm
join if you
insane.
guys want schedule and stream updates and whatnot. Just a bit.
If you want to participate in my tabletop game, it is also there.
You had a shock collar? That's kinda wild.
So yes, that is good. Yes, I also have a shock collar. Don't ask why. It's not important. It's not important. But yes, nice to meet you guys. It's very nice that you decided to raid
Nonsense,
me at
you
this
are the
particular
chat comfort
juncture.
sheep.
Very happy to see you.
Okay, not gonna.
Very nice, surprising surprise at the end. Well, not at the end, I'm not quite finished, but you know. Since I'm Japanese, by the way, I will be introducing people to games that are not yet translated to English. In terms of tabletop.
So how's your day been?
So you will be able to play a game. Not a video game, but like a tabletop game that has been released in Japan, but nobody else in the West can play it unless they know Japanese. So that will be fun. Of course, I will have to figure out how to
At
go about like
Karamzu
transcribing the
underscore
rules
VT
in
underscore
English, but
pretty
we'll
good.
cross that
What
bridge when we
about
get
you?
there. Also, technically, it's already morning for me.
Oh, it's okay. I can handle a bit of substils. Is there even any? Sounds
It's a
fun. I hope
tabletop
you all
game,
get
it's a
the
book like.
scheduling figured out. The
It's
bane of all
Dungeons
board
and Dragons,
games.
basically. I already told you there is no schedule. Play by post. Everyone answers when they have the time. In a set order.
At Sable underscore Huju, I'm good, just sick.
There's no schedule.
At Karamzu underscore VT underscore hope you get better soon.
So it's almost like I explained it 3 times. SMH. Shakes my head and disappointment. Tisk tisk.
At Sable underscore Huju, as I know my body by now, it's gonna take like 2 months to recover.
Honestly, I feel very fair.
I'm sorry, I forgot, lol.
That's very fair. I'm also pretty sickly by nature, but like I keep myself up more with the old physical exercise I do. Namely, I do a lot of farming exercises, like I farm and help around on the farm of my family, so yeah. That is like the physical exercise I do more.
At ancient underscore
It
Nephilim,
keeps me in
she's
shape.
just squeezing your balls, lol, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine, don't worry about it. I'm just being sarcastic.
Oh, you have a farm? That's cool. At Sable underscore Huju
Yeah, I'm a
for
farm
free?
girl.
Nice. Yoga helps.
I grew up in the farm, and I still have one in my family. It's why I'm a sheep and a farmer, because that's just basically my backstory in some bridged manner. Obviously, the lore involved, then that will be completely different, but you'll see when we get to there. If you want to support my journey to the 2.0, this. If you can't, that's fine.
Do you have horses?
Nobody forces anything but like yeah. No, I don't believe we have horses.
Donate for farming equipment.
We are in the mountainous region, so it's kind of hard to have horses. More goats than anything and cheap. Cheap. Cheap.
I would, but sorry I can't.
No, it's fine, you don't need to like. I'm just saying if anyone here wants to throw a thing you can. If you cannot, that's not mandatory.
Cheap, cheap, cheap the cheap.
The fact that I'm already as far as I am is an indication of the generosity of people. I would not want to like. You know, say that anyone must to do anything. I'm just saying like it's. Is the unfortunate part of being a content creator. It's just sort of have to be like, oh hey, follow and
now
subscribe,
you need to
har
spray
har.
Stardew Valley on stream lol.
I mean, yeah, I do have Stardew Valley. I would play it honestly. I don't see why I shouldn't play it like. It's just like there's a lot of
Stardew
games
is
that I
fun.
genuinely want to try or play, and it's
Meal
just like
alive.
Stardew Valley is kind of an older game, if that makes sense.
Follow, subscribe and donate
Welcome
all
back,
your worldly
Skirt.
possessions to the sheep cult. I thought about telling my followers about you. Can I?
Thank you
And
for the
do have
hydrate.
anything to warn them about what you do in streams? Also hi sheep. Older but still getting updates if I remember correctly.
Well, if you want to tell people about me, just say that I am a physically mood sheep that uses TTS. And I occasionally translate games that don't have any translation, and I'm just a slightly bit unhinged. I often use my sticker PNG avatar, but sometimes I will use my 3D, which is boobs jump
Slightly
scare.
unhinged, huh? Slightly? That's about it for content warnings.
Hey, I want to make myself look good. So slightly.
Slightly.
I will not specify how slightly that is.
Okay. I love
I
what
love
you're doing,
myself
so I
trying
bet
to look
they'll
good.
also like you.
And then my chat just calls me the fuck out. Like, oh, okay, thank you guys, I appreciate you, love you too. Jesus Christ.
Damn straight, haha.
You could have just let me LARP for like a moment. But no, apparently not. Damn.
Nap time.
It's like,
Have a
okay,
good
sorry.
time, sheep, and get some sleep
Okay.
soon. Lol. Everyone can be a little unhinged. Idk. As long as they're respectful.
Well, yeah, obviously I'm not going to be like toxic about shit, but I will make a lot of stupid jokes. That's how it be.
We haven't for the occasion. Unhinged and respectful are two contradicting words.
Hey, you can be unhinged and very respectful. Like you can stab someone, but you
Like
can
me.
do it in like a, oh sorry, excuse me sire, I must penetrate you gently kind of way.
I-O.
And it's just like, oh well, if you say if you said it so politely.
I mean, yeah, you could do that.
Allow me to peg at thy bosom with my heat, sire. Like that. That's like the polite way, of course. It is what it is.
Like Star Wars Acolyte, it'll assassinate you, but I'll still respect your pronouns, lol.
Wild.
At Jojo_Gus40. Gotta go now. Sorry, but I really gotta sleep. I have to respectfully decline the peg.
No worries, have fun sleeping. I mean, if you can find, have fun sleeping. Coward Dragon Reborn Coward. SMH. Can you truly say you love the woman if you did not let her peg your ass? That's truly not possible.
I am so gay that I genuinely forget pegging is something that people get put off by. Coward indeed.
Don't worry. We'll get you one day. One day you will discover the true nature of life, which is gay.
I have two rules for
I'm
pegging.
not sure that
It
made
can't be
sense.
bigger than me and I get revenge later.
Honestly fair.
Question before I go. Do you have TikTok?
I
The
wish I
answer is
had. I wish I was
21.
brave enough to venture into that hellhole. I should probably have TikTok, but I'm just like so lazy to post clips recently that I don't really have anything to post there, and having TikTok would probably force me to be able to post there.
There are some shorts on YouTube, but they're old.
Yar. If you want to introduce someone to me, and you have my big YouTube video.
I think sheep wouldn't last 15
I
minutes on
edit it
TikTok.
down my like big video. For my debut. I feel like my vibe has not changed since then.
Okay. I'll
Well, it
make
has
it
changed
work.
them better at
And you
it,
don't have
but
to be
like it's still the
consistent.
same.
I'm not, and I have over 1K followers. Even though a lot of them are scammers, but they're still following, so I still have the follow.
Damn well, yeah, I will give it a thought to get there, maybe potentially. But I do need to actually start actively making shorts. Like vertical videos for that to happen. Because right now I don't really have any clips. That I could turn into my content. Unfortunately, speaking my type of humor is not fitting into 1 minute.
I'll post a video on YouTube too.
Now thank you. That's very appreciative of you, of me, of you. I appreciate you. Yes.
People are complaining that YouTube is auto-dubbing shorts.
Oh yeah, that is the thing
They
that
took
happens. You
Bird
can turn it
Guy's
off, I
accent.
believe.
Okay, bye now. Good night
Yeah,
/
they.
day.
Good night. But yeah, they kind of like. You have a setting somewhere that basically turns off all of the auto dub. I will have to check it where, but like you have that section. Because you can't really turn off the auto job directly on a short if I'm not mistaken, or they might have added that option later, but like yeah. It's annoying. I don't expect myself to have any problems with that, because I'm already exceeding nuclear speaking. Because text-to-speech speaks in a very clear manner. But yeah, honestly, I feel like that's a good place to end. We spent a bit more than I expected because of the raid.
MHM.
But it was fun. Let's see who can I say hello
Thanks
to.
for the stream, I enjoyed my stay.
I'm glad you did.
For all we know, sheep might be a hive tuber.
Very happy I ended up
Thanks
streaming
for
as
the
much as
stream,
I
Seep.
did.
It was lovely to finally sit with you for a little.
I'm
Thank
not
you for
AI, I'm too dumb
Sterolino.
for it. Okay, let's see. There's a lot of people streaming right now, that's kind of wild.
You don't respect the 3 laws of robotics. Most
Yeah,
people
I
take
would
this
punch you any
Wednesday and
day,
Thursday
Jojo.
off in the States. Cause Friday is a day off. Cause July 4th.
Oh, I see.
First law, don't finger the robot.
That's interesting. There's a lot of people streaming, oh my god. Let's go visit. DM. Yeah, let's go visit them.
Yippee.
The Sable, can you post the read message?
Swedish Berry
Ray the
is live.
message.
She prayed, 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 she prayed.
Thank you. Oh wait, no, she's old, she's finishing. I can't. Yeah, she was literally finishing the stream. Let's go raid Berry.
Kanekolume me?
She's cute so.
That works too.
Can I call you? Who's that? Who that? Oh yeah,
Phased tuber.
okay. Fuck it, let's do that.
Lemon woman.
Yeah, she might not know just me because I'm small and insignificant. But let's do that. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow. with more gotcha gaming. We're going to continue the Chinese game. That's going to be fun. For now though, however.
Have a great
Tutors,
rest of your day. Don't forget to stay hydrated and take care of yourself. Meal alive. Oh, we ending.
a bit too late.
Rip. Bay I Mackie.
Bye bye. I'll see you guys around tomorrow. And I'll be on stream obviously, and I'll be on Discord before that obviously.
Bye bye Mackie. See you.
I should be able to start much earlier tomorrow. Course today I was busy with like various bullshit. But for now, 2 of those. Toodles.